What's on my Essential Unit? It's Essential Man here, so this is the final part of The Undertaker's Deadliest Matches DVD review. Disc 3, Part 3. So, the first match of Disc 3, we got The Undertaker versus Mr. Kennedy. This match was a First Blood match. This match took place at Survivor Series 2006. The build up to this match at Survivor Series that year, you had Mr. Kennedy kind of like beat the Undertaker with the mic. You know, Mr. Kennedy's microphone kind of beat the Undertaker senseless. And Taker was completely busted wide open, and then Undertaker kind of like conjured up like a blood rain, and then all of a sudden Mr. Kennedy was covered with blood. Sometimes the Undertaker's mind games, Undertaker's shtick. Sometimes it could be a good thing, and sometimes it could be a hit and miss. You see like Mr. Kennedy's covered in blood. It's a bit gruesome and spooky. I kind of like it. Anyway, yeah, this match at Survivor Series between Taker and Kennedy in the First Blood match sucked. Fucking sucked. It's kind of like it's so one sided between Taker and Kennedy. Like Undertaker basically beating the crap out of Mr. Kennedy. Yeah, Kennedy had some offense, but Taker kind of like dominate the match. I think like in the bit of the end of this match, you had like during this match, you had Kennedy kind of like was busted wide open. It wasn't busted from the forehead. He was kind of like busted in the nose or lip area, and then all of a sudden he had MVP come out of nowhere, basically wiping the blood from Mr. Kennedy's face. And then in the end, you had like I think MVP interfered. He was about to. I think he trying to Kennedy trying to hit the Undertaker. I think it was a cahoot between Kennedy and MVP. They were playing tug of war with the chair, and then suddenly they accidentally hit the Undertaker. Taker busted wide open. Yeah, this was a clusterfuck of a match. I'm guessing like Kennedy and MVP were in cahoots. Yeah, I think yeah. Taker lost this match, and then the beatdown was much better than this match. Yeah, Kennedy beat down Taker. All of a sudden, Taker come back, beat Mr. Kennedy up. Kennedy was busted wide open. I think he hit him with a Tombstone Power Driver, and that's it. So, moving on to the next match of Disc 3, we got The Undertaker versus Mr. Kennedy. This is their last ride match. This match took place at Armageddon 2006, the following month. This is I think it's the second last ride match. I think the last one was it JBL versus The Undertaker at No Mercy. That was the last ride match they did. They never done. They didn't do another one after that. It's just what it is. I think the gimmick kind of like was not really that good. It's just what it is. Anyway, yeah, the last ride match, Taker versus Mr. Kennedy. I thought this match was a little boring. I think one moment of this match saved this match. It was kind of like it is back and forth, but Taker kind of like dominated bit of the match. Like the end, like the one moment of the match is most memorable. Like Taker and Kennedy, they're kind of like fighting off in the pay-per-view scaffold or the pay-per-view set, and Kennedy kind of thrown the Undertaker off the pay-per-view set, and the announcers selling it. They're kind of like selling it like Undertaker was killed. I thought Kennedy would win. He kind of placed the Undertaker into I think it was the hearse. I felt like Kennedy would win, and all of a sudden Undertaker came back, beat the crap out of Mr. Kennedy. Kennedy was busted wide open after the Taker was going. He was about to hit Kennedy with the pipe. Kennedy got out of the way. Taker kind of hit Kennedy with the chair. Kennedy busted wide open. Undertaker did the Tombstone Power Driver to Kennedy on top of the hearse. He placed Kennedy in the hearse, drived off, and that's it. It was a decent match. The fighting in the scaffold or the pay-per-view set was really saved this match. Otherwise, this match will be sucked. But I give it a bit of a pass. Yeah, I glad they didn't really done more after this. I think it's just disappointed. It's just like I don't know. These Undertaker gimmick matches, Sometimes they could be good, sometimes they'll be hit and miss. Okay, moving on to match 3 of this 3. We got The Undertaker versus Batista in a last man standing match for the World Heavyweight Championship. This match took place at Backlash 2007. This is their rematch from WrestleMania 23 when Undertaker beat Batista for the World Heavyweight title, and he became went 15 and 0 at WrestleMania. Yeah, this match was good. It was a war between Taker and Batista, and also that I think during this match or going into this match, both Batista and Taker, they're both carrying injuries. Like Batista, injured. I think he had a bite. He had. You see, his leg got bandaged up. I think he got like a bit of a leg injury. You can see a huge like bandage around his like thigh area, and then Taker like under his like elbow pad. I think he injured his arm. I think that results that Taker injured his bicep. We'll get to the aftermath a little bit a little bit shortly. So yeah, this match was fucking good. Yeah, this was a war between Taker and Batista. Like Batista was busted wide open after Taker kind of smacked him with the steel steps. Taker kind of like did the leg drop to Batista on the announce table. Batista never gives up. I thought Batista would lose, but instead he just never gives up. He's trying to no, because if he lost, I think that would be the end of his had no chance of winning the world title. No, he'll be back in the line, but he fights and fight. He never gives up. The ending was cool. Like the ending was cool. Like yeah, I think before that Taker hit. I think he hit the last ride and the Tombstone Power Driver. Batista never gave up. They were fighting near the stage area. And the most memorable, Batista kind of speared Taker. Him and Taker off the I think it was near the electrical equipment. That was cool. Yeah, the announcer selling it like they were like killed, but they lived on. Taker was he didn't win this match, but he was the last man standing. Batista was kind of like unconscious. They had the rematch on a SmackDown in a steel cage match for the world title. Taker was busted wide open, and Taker injured his bicep after that, and then it led to him. They kind of write Taker off the storylines. Like had Mark Henry beat the crap out of Undertaker, had Edge cash in the Money Back briefcase, beat Taker for the world title. Yeah, they set up the feud between Taker and Edge. In 2008. And had Taker and Batista had 2 more matches in the rest of 2007, I think one at Cyber Sunday, including the Hell in a Cell match at Survivor Series of 07. So anyway, moving on to the next match. The next match we got Undertaker versus Big Daddy V. This was on I think it was the 25th of January 2008 episode of SmackDown. I would say this was a bad match. I thought it was sucked because like they had, if you watch part 1 of this DVD review, they had Undertaker fought Mabel at at the In Your House 5 in the casket match. But yeah, this is basically the second match in this DVD. This time this was basically 13 years 13 years later in the last part of the Ruthless Aggression era. At this time, Big Daddy Mabel is Big Daddy V. V stands for Viscera. Basically, it's called Big Daddy Viscera at this point. He's still Viscera at this point, but he's changing into Big Daddy V. Yeah, with alongside Matt Striker. Yeah, this match is okay. Big Daddy V had some offense, but Taker bounced back. Taker hit a worse chokeslam. Yeah, you can't really chokeslam Big Daddy V because Big Daddy V was about 500 pounds. In the end, Taker locked the Big Daddy V with the chokehold or triangle hold that later on becomes the Hell's Gate. And yeah, Big Daddy V's blood was pouring out of his mouth. And let's move on. That's during like throughout 2008. I see some matches Undertaker used with the Hell's Gate. He did it on Edge. Edge was bleeding from the mouth. Great Khali. It wasn't like a match. It was more like a segment. Like Just this was a storyline when Vicky Guerrero banned Undertaker for using the Hell's Gate. He kind of used the Hell's Gate move on the Great Khali. So anyway, let's move on. He did on Matt Striker, but anyway, let's move on to the next match. The next match we got the Undertaker versus Edge in a Hell in a Cell match. This match took place at SummerSlam 2008. Basically, this is the first match of the PG era in this DVD. It's throughout the whole New Gen era, Hulkamania era, the Golden era, the Attitude era, Ruthless Aggression era, PG era. Anyway, this was a fucking war between Taker and Edge. They have been feuding since, I say late 2007, early 2008. Since, Taker won the world title at WrestleMania 24. They had back and forth matches at both Backlash and Judgment Day. They had the match at TLC. That was a good match as well. That Undertaker was banished from WWE. He came back in 2008 after Vicky Guerrero was pissed off because Edge had an affair with her and Alicia Fox. Another topic for another time. So yeah, this match was fucking good. Like Edge kind of like put Taker through the table. He climbed the ladder, grabbed the chair, jumped off the ladder, put Taker through the table. The most memorable is Edge spear Taker through the cage wall. He kind of jumped over the steel cage, spear Taker, went for this cell wall, and Taker was bleeding from the forearm. And also, Edge also spear Taker onto the I think it was on the ECW announce table. That was cool. I'm guessing this is barely this was the best Hell in a Cell match in the PG era. The reason why it's Hell in a Cell because we're getting near to Hell in a Cell. We'll go about, I think it's next week, the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view is. So that's the reason why it brings that feeling. It's like 11 years since this good match between Taker and Edge. Taker kind of really chokeslam Edge into a pile of tables. Taker hit Edge with his very own finisher, the spear. Hit him with the camera because Edge hit Taker the camera at Survivor Series of 2007, the previous Hell in a Cell match. Hit him with a Tombstone Power Driver, and that's it. And then afterwards, he grabbed two ladders. He climbed the ladder, and he basically sent Edge to the pits of hell. I find it. Some people find it good, but sometimes find it anticlimactic. And also, Undertaker can conjure up some flames, it looked like Edge went into hell, and it looked like Edge was killed. Unfortunately, Edge was not dead. He came back at Survivor Series of 2008 to win the world title. No, not world title, WWE title. So yeah, that was the best match in Disc 3. And then the final match of this review in Disc 3, we got The Undertaker versus Big Show in a steel cage match. This match took place on the 5th of December's episode of SmackDown. This was good. This was good. Between, you had a good feud in 2008 between Taker and Big Show. They do have a little bit of chemistry. You had Big Show hit like a move on the top rope onto Taker. He kind of hit a good suplex to Taker on the top rope. I thought the ring would break, but unfortunately didn't happen. In the end, Taker won this match, put the Big Show in the Hell's Gate. Unfortunately, Big Show did not bled because at this time WWE was, they went PG, they banned blood. It's just what it is. So Taker won this match. So yeah, this was decent. So yeah, overall for this DVD, is it a bad DVD? No, it's not really a bad wrestling DVD. Is it one of the great? Not really. I give it good. You had some bad matches, but at the same time, you had some really, really good matches. The two Double Mankind matches, Undertaker vs Batista, Last Man Standing match, that match against Edge at Hell in a Cell. The list goes on and on and on. So, if you find Undertaker did his matches, go and look it. Go and check it out. Find it. I think it's still good. So, I'm gonna give this 5 out of 10. So hope you enjoyed this review on it. Watch my other previous parts of this DVD review. Yeah, subscribe to the Century Man Network on YouTube. This is the Century Man officially signing out.